We are live. Testing, testing, testing. Can you guys hear me okay? Yep, loud and clear. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. Anybody watching the UFC? What's going on right now for us? It's paused though right now because it's now on Paramount. Hi guys, hello from Denmark. Wow, that's so cool. Yes, the friends with your ex video. And let's be real, guys. I was talking about the rule, not the exception. I know there's plenty of people out there that are still cordial with their exes and there's no romantic ties going on still. Okay. I understand that dynamic. Hello from the UK, Ukraine. Wow. SoCal's in the house. Yes. Love it. Love it. Where in SoCal are you? Kindred LCU. We're in SoCal. NorCal. Awesome. Peru. How exciting. Yeah, guys, tell me where you're at. Tell me where you're tuning in from. I'm in Southern California as well. It is very beautiful and sunny and gorgeous out right now. I can't complain. I am spoiled Cali girl. This is all I know. Minnesota, nice. I have family there in Minnesota. Don't ask me where. I don't remember the city, but I'm very familiar with Minnesota and how cold it can get. Netherlands, Australia, Nevada, Melbourne. Gosh, this is so exciting. It like blows me away, honestly, like where everybody is in the world. Poland. This is so cool. Colorado, Alaska, Serbia. This is so awesome. I'm sorry. I still get fascinated every single time I do a live, guys, because there's so many of you tuning in from all over the place. And it's so, so, so cool. Technology, right? By the way, I'm going to try and get through as many questions as I can when I see them. I'm still getting used to live and how things go. This is like, I think my third or fourth one, and I'm going to be doing them more often. I am restructuring kind of my work and just my whole brand, so to speak. I'm sure you can tell things look a little different. We are investing in some equipment and just making it better quality for you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. I appreciate you guys so much. The support has been literally out of this world over the last year. Fun fact, I was doing Uber Eats around this time last year, trying to figure out my lane, figure out what I even wanted to do in life. And I just started recording videos in my car and talking about topics that I'm interested in. And it's everything I talk about, by the way, is how I live. It's lived experience. It's things that I agree with. I know it can be a little controversial at times, but it is what it is. I'm not afraid to say the hard truths with things. But today I kind of want to have some structure today, and I have a decent understanding of typically what you guys want me to talk about, just from all the consultations I have and comments that I get, messages that I get. So also, if you want to throw in a question, go ahead. I will do my best to answer it right away. But we're just going to go until we don't want to go anymore. But it's Saturday here around 3 p.m. Pacific time. So yeah, I'm just reading some comments, guys. I have a girlfriend, and every time she calls me, she always asks me to send her money. What do you think? Well, she might be using you for your money, my friend. I hope not, but if that's all she is asking you for when you guys talk, then might not be that genuine. So be careful. Online dating can work. It can totally work. Obviously, there's pros and cons to everything, but it can work. The I guess negative about it is you just get used to this. No, yeah, yeah. It's not as personal. Sorry. Go get used to going out and talking to people, coffee shops, gyms, yoga studios, bookstores, parks, grocery stores, Trader Joe's, we are so disconnected as human beings as it is, so we need to get back to talking in person to people. I do not do AI videos, by the way. So, Mark Lyon, I'm working on trying to get these pages taken down because they're not me. All the AI videos you see, it's not me. My only handle is at Flourish with Lauren on across all of my social media platforms: Instagram, Flourish with Lauren; Facebook. I believe it's my name, Lauren Ponce, and then Flourish with Lauren; TikTok, Flourish with Lauren. I do have one backup TikTok account, and it's linked in my TikTok bio. It's Flourish with Lauren for you. That's my only handles. All the AI ones, they are not me. Can you make a video on narcissistic disorder in relationships and work? So I've made plenty of videos about narcissism. I've done some about a year ago, and I also did some recently, probably about a month ago. So all of the information is there, but it's tough dealing with a narcissist. But anyways, let me go back to my little intro because I do have some structure. Okay. We are talking about masculine and feminine dynamics, polarity, why relationships actually fall apart in the first place. And I don't necessarily think that they fail because of cheating or money or communication. The root of things is when the polarity itself is broken and neither person really understands what they're doing anymore or trying to understand that person. If you've watched me so far also, you know that I'm pretty bold, pretty direct, pretty honest, pretty upfront, but I do have a heart. I am nice. I am sympathetic, but this my delivery of things, it needs to be pretty black and white. Like, this is what's going on. Here's the problem, here's the solution. That's, I guess, where my masculine energy comes in. Problem solution, right? Feminine women, just femininity in general. We don't want a problem or a solution to the problem right away. We want to talk about it first and tell you about how it makes us feel first. And then we maybe want your solution afterwards, right? So, yep, this is not going to be super soft, not too filtered, not too politically correct. Okay. So, if your feelings get hurt, I'm sorry. That's not my goal. Okay. We don't need more advice. We need more honesty in the world. Okay. So, just be honest with yourself for a second. How many of you have been in a relationship where something felt off and you ignored it? Drop a number one in the chat, okay? If you have been in a relationship where it felt off and you ignored it. Drop a 1 in the chat if that's you. I know I've been there too. I'm not perfect. We are human beings. All right. See, I'm not alone. Not alone. I'm just reading you guys. Honesty is difficult for real. It is. It is. But sorry, like, the truth hurts sometimes, I remember when I was being coached and man, like, it was tough. Like, we don't like to hear the things that upset us or challenge us, so to speak, But we got to. That's how we get better. That's how we get stronger. I mentioned in the comment on your recent video, I think I was thinking with my little head more when I met my first wife. Yes. Yes, you guys. You guys tend to do that, you know? It's all good. It's all good. It's being a guy, but you got to control it. Is your viewing audience primarily guys? Okay, so yeah, my analytics show probably 95 to 97% of you guys are males and 5 to 3% are females. I'm trying to get more women to watch it, but accountability is women's kryptonite. So, men too, but mainly women. They don't like to hear it from another woman telling them how to act or how they should be to improve their relationships, you know? So, is what it is. Yeah, the stuff we get in coaching is definitely eye-opening. It is, you know, and again, I am not a therapist. I am not a counselor. I am not a psychiatrist. I honestly refuse to ever have that title because therapy, not all, by the way, not all, but most, just like doctors, they kind of keep you stuck, you know, kind of keep you in this loop. You're a revenue source for them, you know? So if they heal you, you won't be going back. Right? That's where I am different. I don't care if you come back. I want you to heal. I want you to grow. I want you to get better. I don't want you to need coaching from me forever. It's like, no, most people that work with me one on one, not just the consultation calls, but actually monthly one on one coaching, they're with me 3 to 6 months, maybe a year, maybe. Like that's on the like way high end because I don't know if you remember, but I used to be very overweight. So sometimes people come to me for weight loss and I tell them it's give yourself at least a year to focus, to get your mindset right, get your health in track, lose the weight, you know, have a healthy relationship with the gym and food again. So there's a lot of reasons why people come to me. So I can help you literally in any area of your life. If I can't for some whatever reason, my husband is also included in my coaching programs. You know, you get the masculine and the feminine side of things. I think it is beautiful. It's wonderful because sometimes people aren't comfortable talking to me about certain things and they want to talk to a man. And my husband and I do not talk about what we talk about with our clients because it's just too much. It is too much. Currently in therapy. Good for you. Go to therapy, but recognize if it's not helping you or if you're always going there just talking about the same problems and never really getting anywhere. You know, it's good to get things out and get things off of your chest. I've been in therapy since I was 19 years old, maybe 18 or 19. And it was good to just get things out. I felt like I had a safe space, but eventually you have to do the work on yourself, right? You have to recognize that you're part of the problem and you're also part of the solution. And you just have to make a choice and do something about it. You know, no one can force, no one can force you to do it. Okay, sorry, I'm just catching up on some comments, guys. There's a lot coming in. You and your husband are a great team. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Country Mama, thank you. I appreciate it. Where my ladies at? Please, where are my ladies at? Drop a pink heart in the chat, please. Where are my ladies at? Come on. Where are you at? Show them to me. Pink hearts for the ladies. Blue hearts for the gentlemen. Okay, there's going to be a lot of blue hearts, but pink hearts for the ladies. Blue hearts. Yay. Yay. This is so exciting. This is so fun, guys. And if there's anything you ever want to know about me too, please ask. Please. I am an open book. I have literally heard it all, seen it all, done it all, been through it all. Maybe not everything, but you know. Where can I meet good women? So they're everywhere. They are literally everywhere. You just have to have your antennas out for them and become that guy that would attract a good woman, right? You have a power here. You can find them where I said before, farmer's market, grocery store, yoga studio, the Just any market, Target. Girls love to go to Target. You can go to a coffee shop. You can go to a bookstore. You can go to a park, a dog park, like if you like animals, that's always a plus too, right? Are you Italian? No, I am not Italian. I am very Caucasian. I'm very white. I am German, Welsh, Irish, all that stuff. I got Viking blood. Bath and Body Works too. Yes, country mama, right? Bath and Body Works. Good women go there. Jonathan Jacob, grow up, please, or you're going to get removed from the chat or the live. Okay? Grow up, please. The solution is awareness. I love that. Yes, the solution is awareness. First of all, I have a question for all you guys. I say this word all the time. Polarity. What is it? Do any of you guys know what polarity is? Just short description, short definition. What do you think? Without looking it up. Polarity. If you don't understand this, nothing is going to make a lot of sense, okay? Polarity is simply the attraction between opposite energies, right? Negative and positive energies. It's just like science. Yes, country mama, exactly. It is the attraction between two opposite energies, masculine, feminine. They are not the same. They're complementary, but they are not the same at all. I've had a video go viral in the past saying I don't think men and women are equal, and people lost their minds. Equal in value? Yes, but there are things that men do that women shouldn't do. There are things that women do that men shouldn't do, and that's okay. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you necessarily should do it. And that is okay. It's fine. Negative and positive. Exactly. Exactly. Equal but different. Equal in value. Yes, but completely different and opposite. Women are wired different. Men are wired different too. We are wired completely different. I feel like we are living in a world right now that is trying to make men and women operate the same way, And the more that happens, the more the attraction dies. Attraction is always going to be built on contrast, opposites, okay? For example, my husband and I, we are complete opposites personality-wise. He is an extrovert. He is like creative, artistic, very very hyper, very loud, but he's from Peru too. He's South American, so they're naturally like that anyways, but I'm more introverted. I'm more quiet. I am more I keep to myself, I like things planned and organized, and he's more of a free spirit, So we have opposite personalities, but we do not have opposite values or morals or how we think about children or money, religion, politics, all that stuff. Like we are in sync, in a line with all of that stuff, but our personalities are completely opposite. Do you only wear your glasses in the car? No, I have my glasses here. They're here, but they have like a reflection. So sometimes I don't wear them because I think it's going to cause too much. Yeah, see? I can't wear them here. But they do help me. My eyes get so strained looking at a computer and the phone all day, but yeah. Here's kind of a scenario, right? An example. You start dating somebody. At the beginning, there's excitement, there's energy, there's connection, right? But slowly over time, like both people can start to operate the same way. No one's leading, no one's grounding the relationship. Now, what happens with that? like there's no structure, right? Like the women naturally follow. We naturally submit to our husbands when they are leading, when they are very directional, when they're very consistent with their behavior too, and we can naturally just relax a little bit because he's got it, you know? Neutral energy kills desire. Type polarity in the chat if any of that makes sense, or if you need me to go over it a little bit more about what polarity means. Hi, Lauren. Your shorts helped me a lot. Thank you. You understand how a man suffers due to women. Yes. I also have a husband that has suffered a lot in his life, a lot. And I've seen him literally, it's insane, you know? And if any of you have ever talked to him or seen him or met him on any of my consultation calls, you understand that man. Like he has zero sympathy for people that stay stuck. You know, it's you have to be stuck, I guess, in a little bit to crawl yourself out of it. But if you just stay there, you're never going to improve, you know? Any advice on how I can help my wife relax sometimes? She handles our artistic son a lot, and de-stressing her can be hard so she can be more feminine. Plan things for her. Plan a massage for her. Schedule it, you know, like say, honey, I booked you a massage here. Go. I got our son. Don't worry about it. I will handle dinner tonight. Whatever. Like just take the initiative. Don't ask her, hey, like what do you need? What can I do from you? Women don't want to think. Okay. We want you to think for us, and we want you to take that initiative and recognize when we're stressed and just do something about it. You know, the other night my husband did that for me. I had calls all day. It was late. He knew I was stressed. He knew I was entering my luteal phase. So he went and booked a super bougie massage for me at this place close by us, about 50 minutes away, and just did it. I came out of the office. He's like, hey, I booked this for you at 8 o'clock. Go. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about dinner. It's fine. And I was in the moment like, like, no, but I have to get this done. I have to do this. And he literally stops me and is like, no, honey, don't worry. You'll be fine. Go get a massage. And I did. And man, nice Lauren. Nice Lauren came back home. You also, I get this question a lot too. Like, how do you get polarity even back, right? You don't get it back by forcing anything or acting fake or playing games. It's has to be genuine, you know? Respect has to come back first. If you're not respecting your partner, that's a problem. When there's resentment or passivity, you know, criticism, mothering, emotional chaos, all of these things, right? Attraction drops. So healthy long-term connection is built through respect and admiration and trust and daily positive interactions, you know, and daily non-sexual intimacies too. You know, there's like 12 or 15 or something like that. Let me see. Forms of intimacies. I always forget all of them because there's a lot, you know, but there's okay, yeah, emotional intimacy, physical intimacy, intellectual intimacy, spiritual intimacy, experiential, aesthetic, creative conflict, and shared goals. So those are all different forms of intimacies, and it's not just about sex. Like it's not, especially for a woman. A woman will not open up to you if she feels remotely pressured, or you're not desiring her, or you're not making her feel held or safe or understood, you know? So that has to happen. Another way, this is a big one too, to get that polarity back is you need to stop over functioning. Kind of like what that guy just asked, you know? If one person's doing all of the work, you know, all of the leading, all of the emotional labor, all of the fixing, all of the pursuing, you know, the dynamic starts to shift and it gets a little flat. Polarity dies when one person is just the leader or the parent, so to speak, and the other one becomes a child. You need a better dynamic and clearer roles and clear standards and clear boundaries for yourself. Boundaries are like, you guys don't have them. Not all of you, but a lot of us struggle with making some boundaries. A third way to bring back polarity is bring back the emotional safety. And I'm speaking mainly to the men here. Okay. The women, yes, you have a very important part in this too. But you men are the leaders, right? Like women follow your lead, regardless of how you're leading. If you're chaotic and reactive, she's going to be chaotic and reactive. But if you are calm and very centered and emotionally contained, less reactivity from her. Less. You have to match her level of emotion sometimes, not her energy. Okay. So you kind of have to look at her like she's a little girl because she is this crazy emotional waves of just emotions, and you need to be able to calm that down. You have to. That is your superpower. If you're not able to do that, you might not be with the right person, or you need to work on yourself too. Emotional safety, huge. Another one actually that might be even bigger. It's admiration for your partner, feeling that warmth, right? People are way more drawn to each other when they feel appreciated and just admired by their person, more than just saying thank you or I love you. Like, no, more of that, more affection, more compliments. Excuse me, more noticing each other again. Another big one is touch. Touch more, not just sex, but literally just physical closeness with your partner. That's it. An affectionate touch, a hand on the leg or the arm or the neck or the forehead or the head or something. It's doesn't need to lead to sex. A lot of couples only touch when they want something, right? A lot of men typically only touch their woman if they are expecting it to lead somewhere. And that creates pressure for her instead of connection. Always. Another way that you can kind of repair the polarity is creating a little bit of space. Desire, it can weaken sometimes when it only has to do with logistics or chasing, or you're just adding unnecessary pressure, right? You need mystery. You need a little bit of uncertainty, right? And you two need your own individual lives also, and then you also always come back to each other. But you need space to help the attraction build again, right? And at the root of everything, you just have to fix the dynamic itself, not just the symptoms. If, for example, a man becomes extremely passive or indecisive, weak in his leadership, not just for himself, but in the family too, or the relationship, that affects the attraction hardcore. But flip it, if the woman becomes controlling and hardened, resentful, critical, that affects the attraction too. Both people have a part in the collapse. It's not just the man, it's not just the woman, it is both people. Do you think it's a good idea to hook up with colleagues at work? No, big dog. No, I do not. Just control yourself. There's like a little practical reset I like to tell my clients that get on a call with me. It's number one, stop the criticism, mainly for the women, right? Men do it too, but mainly for the women. Stop the criticism and the defensiveness, okay? Listen to understand your partner. Don't listen to react or listen to get your feelings hurt or triggered. No, they're trying to communicate to you. It's your duty to understand them. It is your damn duty to understand them. You're choosing them for a reason, right? So you gotta do something about that. You gotta figure them out. Clean up the resentment. Rebuild trust through action, not words. Words mean nothing. They mean nothing if it's not followed up with some action. Bring back playfulness, bring back dates, flirt. Um, Let each person literally just get back to their natural strengths and let them do it. Let them do it. Like Mel Robbins, right? Let them. Love that. If you've ever read that book, I haven't read it all, but I've read parts of it. It's a pretty decent book. If you've read it, type that in the chat. Let them. If you haven't read it, it's a good one to get. Another one too that I always keep right here, and I tell all my guys to get it. Discipline Equals Freedom by Jocko Willink. Get this book. Get this book now. It's like $25. Okay. There's a little sticker on there. $25. It's an amazing book. It's such an easy read. It literally just looks like that. Simple. You're going to finish it in probably an hour. Great book. But I guess moral of all of that stuff. You cannot bring polarity back in the relationship that is full of unresolved resentment, weak boundaries, loss of respect. These are like the three common things I see with all the people I talk to. There's no boundaries on the man's side. There's too much resentment that has built up over the years, and the woman has usually lost respect for the man. Attraction will only return if that structure and the foundation gets strong again and healthy again, not before. Polarity needs respect and trust, discipline, right? Difference too is its opposites, right? And desire. It will die in resentment and control, over familiarity, emotional chaos, like none of that stuff. It needs legit structure. Okay, let's see some questions, guys. Barry, welcome. Thank you for joining. Two things that I don't talk about ever is religion and politics. So if you have religion questions, politics questions, hold your breath, or don't hold your breath because I'm not going to answer them. I would if people could genuinely have a discussion about it without getting their feelings hurt or their panties in a twist. So never talking about religion or politics. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what side you're on. Just be a good person, give back to the world somehow, better yourself, and we're good. We can be friends. I don't care what you believe in. Oh, good question. Why does my wife have an extremely high sex drive 3 to 4 days during ovulation, but no desire at all for the rest of the month? And what can I do about it? Okay. Great question. First of all, if you men do not know the 4 cycles or the 4 areas of a woman's cycle, go study it now. Go study it now. That is probably one of the smartest things that me and my husband do is talk about my hormones and my cycle. Okay. So ovulation is when a woman is feeling super sexy. She's feeling beautiful. Her estrogen is at a great point. Her testosterone's up. Excuse me. Her body's preparing to take in sperm, right? And to have a baby. So she's feeling amazing. The phase before that, the follicular phase, also feeling pretty good. She's feeling pretty creative, pretty alive, good energy. So those 2 phases, follicular and ovulation, you can have good sex, good conversations. She's probably less reactive, more receptive to you. But then you go into the luteal phase, which is where I'm at now. It literally makes you feel like you're dying. You are sad, you're emotional, you feel ugly, you feel you can't make decisions, you can't think clearly, you're extremely reactive and bitter. These are all the things that women go through in their luteal phase, right? And it's every single month, by the way. She's not acting crazy because she wants to or she wants to make your life harder. No, she might be testing you on how you're going to handle her when she's in those phases, but you got to kind of suck it up in that luteal phase, but I don't think she has zero desire at all for the rest of the month. You just have to try something different, Like, for example, if I'm in my luteal phase, which I'm in now, and if my husband wants to have sex, he has to work a little harder, or he just doesn't really ask because he knows that I'm not in the mood. My desire goes out the window when I'm in my luteal phase. And it sucks because we're both very, I guess, sexual people with each other. We have sex all the time and it's very healthy. But in that week, in that like 5 to 7 days when I'm in my luteal phase, I don't want to be touched. I don't want to give anything, I'll try. I really do try, but it's the desire just shuts down completely, your progesterone drops. You feel just like icky. So what does he do? He'll light some candles. He'll put on some music that we both really like. We really like to play Uno, and we play it naked sometimes. And it's just fun, So it's a little fun thing to do. And whoever wins gets to pick what we do in the bedroom. That's something that we like to do with each other every once in a while. And that tells me that, okay, he's trying extra hard. I know what he's trying to do. That's my job and opportunity to either voice to him, you know what, honey, like I'm really not in the mood. I'm sorry. I love you. I don't want to deny you, but I just I can't feel it. What does he do? He'll be like, why don't you go lay down on the bed? Let me give you a massage. And he'll give me a massage for literally like 15, 20 minutes sometimes. And by the end of it, I'm either into it or I'm not. And if I'm not, he doesn't get mad. He doesn't push. He doesn't say, oh my God, I did all that work and you're still rejecting me. Blech. No, he doesn't act like a child. Okay. He just takes it. Okay. Tomorrow's a new day. Or let me just wait until she's off of this phase or off of her period. And then she's going to be feeling amazing. Because when I am not on those phases too, I'm very, very primal, I guess, so to speak. And I want it just as much as he does probably. But you have to just be really gentle with her the rest of the month and figure out what she likes, figure out what calms her down, figure out what doesn't, and then do it and then try. And if you get rejected, okay, bummer. Let me try again. It's not the end of the world. Okay, I'm just going to read some comments, guys. Hold on. There's a lot coming in. Which one is worse, bachelor parties or bachelorette parties? Honestly, probably bachelorette parties are worse. Because guys are guys. You guys are so simple. You are so easy. Like, do I agree with bachelor and bachelorette parties? No, I do not. I don't. And I never will. Because for what I've seen just from friends and family and relationships growing up and movies too, like movies aren't far off from what really happens on bachelor and bachelorette parties. But my husband and I didn't have one for just respect. There's no need. There's no one last hurrah before you get married. If that's your mindset, don't get married. You're going to cheat on your person. Don't do it. Discover each other's love language. Yes. 1,000,000% figure out their love language. Okay. Should you get back with an ex? That is a way too vague of a question. It depends on what happened, why your ex is in the first place, and why it didn't work out. I gave up 30 years ago, just housemates now. That's really unfortunately. Very unfortunate. You had all of the opportunity in the world to do something, but you got comfortable and now you're roommates. You have the ability to create any reality that you want for yourself, but people like to just stay comfortable. Ooh, good question. Do you think men and women from different culture or countries can get together easily than from the same country? That is a very good question. And I've actually been debating on making a video about this because this is something I also see when I have consultations with people is just two completely like mismatched and opposite cultures that try to get together and things just don't work, And I think it honestly has to just do with alignment. Like you guys are just so different. And that's okay. Like that doesn't mean you have to try and make it work together. You shouldn't have to be working that hard for a relationship to work. It should be work, yes, effort, but not constant, grueling, agonizing work of the high highs and the low lows. No, we don't need any of that. That's funny. My bachelor party was pizza and playing Halo with my guy friends. There we go. Simple, right? Or go to a cabin and go fishing or something like that. Like all these Vegas bachelor and bachelorette parties. Like, oh my gosh, you guys are dumb if you do that. Like, come on. No. Bachelor parties I've been to are typically pretty boring. Well, good. Good. That's fine. You shouldn't need a big bachelorette or bachelor party. Sorry. I'm just reading your comments, guys. Christian, sober, vegans are the purest relationships. Sorry, I'm not anti-vegan. You can do whatever you want, but I love meat too much. Sorry. And I'm a big animal lover. Huge, huge. I've seen all the movies, all the shows of how everything's made, and it breaks my heart. I bawl my eyes out every single time, but I prioritize my health. And sorry, but being vegan or vegetarian, you're not getting everything you need. And the amount of protein you need from a vegan source to equal, like if you were to have chicken or steak or fish, is like a lot. You need a lot of beans and a lot of tofu to get that adequate protein. Oh man, that's a good question. Why do women lie about abuse to stop men seeing kids? Remember, women are emotional, not logical. First, that should be a good enough answer. Women will use, manipulate, twist everything for them to make them seem like they're the victim. They are the victim sometimes. Don't get me wrong, they are, but women are very good at manipulating the system. So guys, be careful on who you choose to marry. Make sure you know them. Marrying somebody is one of the biggest decisions, probably the biggest decision you're ever going to make in your life. Shout out from Nigeria. Cool. Yeah, if the husband knew what happens at bachelorette parties, weddings would be called off. Vice versa, big dog. Vice versa. You know, there's some nasty things that go down on bachelor parties. You men. You men. A bunch of pervs. Yes, that goes for having kids with somebody too. Yes. Yes. Don't just have kids with somebody to have kids, You honestly, there needs to be like an IQ test, a personality test, how financially stable you are test, and all these tests to qualify you to be able to have children, because there's so many people that are having kids just to have them, and these kids are not being asked to get brought into this world, yet you have them, and you have them with somebody who's equally as screwed up in the head as you, and you pass down all your generational trauma to them, and then they're left to fix it. So shame on any of you who just have kids to have them. Bad, 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 bad. We are definitely hormone storms. Yep. Yep, we are. Yeah, teenagers having kids, so messed up. Yep. It can work. Yeah, sure. You can choose to become a good person and a good mom, but what are the chances of that? What are the odds? Again, we're talking about the rule here on everything, not the exceptions. How do you hook up with a colleague at work without getting in trouble with HR? Well, that's a chance, I guess you're willing to risk, right? You don't know if you're going to get in trouble, but don't do it. Don't do it. Not worth it. Any other questions coming through? Balloons? What are you talking about? Oh, somebody wrote in Spanish. I'm sorry. I can understand Spanish when it's spoken to me, but for some reason I can't read it. Something about you like the studies, the commentary, and excellent at analysis? Something like that? Sorry if that's not right. Naked Uno sounds like fun. It is fun. It is fun. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's see. Don't get your honey where you get your money. Some of you are funny. In polarity, if a guy opens up emotionally and becomes vulnerable, the woman loses attraction and polarity dies. Where do men go to have emotional support without risking polarity? That's huge. That's huge. Can we first get clear on what actually kills polarity? Okay. It's not you expressing your feelings or stress or sharing with her some pressures that you're having or being honest about what you're carrying. It's dumping the emotions onto her with no regulation. It's needing her to fix him, needing reassurance, collapsing under pressure, losing your leadership. That is where the attraction drops. It's not just expressing your feelings with somebody. If a woman shames you for being vulnerable with her, not your woman. Okay. Not your woman. Healthy masculine vulnerability is simply just saying, hey, you know what? This week has been a little heavy. I'm handling it, but I just want to let you know where I'm at. Okay. I'm feeling a little stressed. Like tell her how you're feeling, you don't need to add too much pressure. Um, or say, you know what, I'm pissed off, I'm frustrated, but I have a plan. We're going to be fine. I'm just letting you know where I'm at. So she knows where you're at. That's it. You don't overgive. You just share and stay grounded. Okay. You stay in control when you open up. You're still leading yourself, but you're allowed to have your feelings. That does not kill polarity. That actually builds a lot of respect, and being able to be vulnerable with your person is a beautiful thing. So, where should men go for emotional support? You can go to other men, strong male friendships, mentors, coaches, men who actually understand pressure and leadership, because men with certain men, like there's no pressure, right? There's no judgment. There's no risk, no polarity risk, right? Because you're just confiding in another guy, It's you can be active, you can go to the gym, you can start a new skill, have some more goals. Men tend to process emotion through differently than women, through action, right? And movement, not just talking. That's women like to talk things out, so therapy is also decent, right? But don't stay there. Get your answers from them and then do what you need to do to get better, right? That's where the professional support comes in. Having a coach, a mentor, for deeper rooted trauma and anxiety and just patterns, you might need more of the professional support, like that's where you can go extremely deep with somebody without your relationship turning into therapy, or your girlfriend or wife becoming your therapist, because you don't want that. Any man should still share with his woman, but it needs structure. Again, no emotional dumping, no seeking her to fix it for you. You're just opening up to her, you're letting her in, you're not leaning on her. She leans on you for support and guidance and mentorship and leadership and being taught, right? The real mistake that most men make is the two extremes, either completely shutting down and not talking at all, or completely emotionally dependent. Too much. You need to find your way back to the middle. A strong man has depth, he has leadership, he has emotional control, he doesn't react. He has his own outlets. That's not his woman, like my husband and I, we talk about things that are a little vulnerable often, maybe me a little more than him, but he is open with me too, but he never dumps it onto me. He has it under control always, but I want to be that space for him to talk to me if he ever needs to or wants to. And I'm never going to, oh my God, like, why are you so emotional? Why are you talking to me about these things? No, like I thought I'd be such a bitch if I did that. Like, absolutely not. He needs to have my support always, and he does. But the line you need to remember is your woman or wife or girlfriend or whatever is a place for connection. It is not your only place for regulation. That's why you need to outsource it in the gym or martial arts or going for a hike or a walk or yoga or whatever. If she becomes your therapist, bye polarity, bye. Men never are going to lose a woman because they have feelings, okay? They lose women because they fall apart and expect her to hold it all together. That's the big difference. So men, you need to have some clarity, right? Lack of clarity makes you passive, indecisive, and your girl will feel that immediately. And for women, if you're listening, lack of clarity for you makes you anxious, makes you overthink. It makes you controlling because you don't feel grounded and enough, right? If you don't know what you want, you're going to accept what you don't want. I'm just reading, you guys. You're welcome. Gozo man. Is that how you say it? Gozo man. You're welcome. I am a lone wolf. Sometimes it's good to be alone for some time because you're not going to tolerate just nonsense or BS or you aren't codependent on anybody. You're living your own life. That's good. Whoever you choose to invite into your life brings you peace and respect first. Always peace and respect for you guys. So if you've dropped the ball recently, how do you gain her trust back? You have to be a little more detailed, Dean, because if you drop the ball pretty bad, you might not have a chance. But it depends on how bad you drop the ball and what you guys did. Can I reply to you guys here? I don't know if I can. Where was that question? Oh, Mark, good question. Why do nice guys get rejected by the ladies? I know, it's sad. It's sad. You need to be nice also, okay? But nice guys getting rejected is rarely about just niceness and kindness. It's how that niceness is being used because true kindness and it is it's attractive. Performative kindness and niceness is not meaning putting her on a pedestal or giving literally all of yourself to her all of the time, making yourself overly available. A lot of nice guys, they might not be that nice. What do I mean by that though? They're nice to the core, probably, sure, but they're actually like some of the traits that these nice guys have, they're conflict avoidant. They're afraid to lead. They maybe seek too much approval. Women feel that. Women are very intuitive. We know, like we can sense it immediately. Sometimes he is nice, but doesn't actually say what he wants. It's incapable for him to lead, set boundaries, risk rejection. So he plays it safe. He's extra polite, agreeable, easy. Attraction needs tension, not neutral. Not neutral. You don't want to stay in neutral. I get this question a lot too, like, I'm doing everything right. Why doesn't she like me? Why do you think? Subconsciously, you are saying to yourself, I give, they should choose me, right? I'm nice. I deserve this attraction, right? No, that is a transaction. That is not desire. Women feel that pressure behind it immediately. Big one is what I always say too, creating some mystery, right? Some tension. He's too available, too predictable, too eager. There's no edge, there's no contrast, there's no uncertainty, there's no mystery. Attraction needs a little bit of friction, not chaos, not toxicity, not dysregulation. No, it's something that feels alive and a little like you're not sure of everything. Women don't want to be shown all of your cards. Once we know all your cards, we're going to walk all over you. And you have to respect yourself. I think that's the core of it all. You have to respect yourself. If you are overgive, over explain, tolerate her crappy behavior, no, that you're not respecting yourself. It's very hard for a woman to feel respect and attraction towards you if you're like that. So what works instead? Be kind, but very direct. Be respectful, but very decisive in how you choose to live your life and what you're planning on doing with her. Also, be open with her, yes, but super grounded in yourself. You are self-led. You are leading your own life. You have your own goals. You have your own mission and vision and purpose. She just adds value to your life. You're not making everything about her because it's not. Don't give us that much power. Don't. That is attractive when you do all of those things. Women, they don't reject nice men. They reject men who are nice because they're afraid to be anything else. That is the difference. So be nice with some mystery. Be nice with some edge. Be nice with some uncertainty. Be nice with some attitude too. We want to feel your attitude. You're not getting rejected because you're too nice. You're getting rejected because you're passive or very unclear. And that's weak energy. You don't want that. You do not want that. Okay, let me read some comments. I'm thinking you cannot possibly have this much experience without a failed relationship or two. Is this correct? Of course I've had failed relationships. Of course. My gosh. Who hasn't? You learn and then you educate yourself and you study and you work on yourself and you heal from your pain and your trauma and you let it go and you really, really do the work on figuring out who the hell you even are. Figure out yourself, figure out your parents, what happened to them, why they parented you the way that they did, what trauma did they have, how were they parented. It's everything I talk about is just my own experience and just education from people that I like also in the same space. But yeah, I've had failed relationships. My gosh. My gosh. And if any of them are watching me now, they can agree. They can agree with that. What are the signs a woman cheats on her boyfriend coming back from her vacation? That's a good one. I mean, she's distant. She is showing signs of lack of respecting you and your voice, your boundaries. She's being sneaky. She's not having sex with you, all those things. Is it wrong to just like one race of women? No, it's not wrong. I mean, don't discriminate just to be a jerk, but if you like what you like, so what? It's okay. What is a safe big age gap? Honestly, that's up to you and how mature you guys are. I mean, my husband and I have a 17-year age gap. He is 17 years older than me, and it works because I am receptive to him. I trust him. I respect him. Our relationship started rooting in respect and with boundaries too. So I always learned that. He is 17 years older than me. Music is life. Yes, you said my name. What? What do you have to say? Music is life. Okay, I'm just reading some comments, guys. Ooh, that's a good one. Can you work it out after cheating? I love her, but not sure if I should give her a second chance. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a very, very, very tough one. Like honestly, like not all cheating situations are the same. And by the way, before I even answer this question, I am not condoning cheating at all. Okay. If you cheat, you suck. Like that's not okay to do that to somebody. But there are reasons why it happens. Okay. So you have to what was your name? Um, Diego. Was it a one-time thing or was it repeated? Did she confess or did you catch her? Is she taking full accountability or is she still explaining it all away? Has she cut off that other person? Is she showing remorse? Not just fear of losing you, but after actual remorse. If any of that is like a little wonky, you're not going to rebuild anything yet. What has to be true for that to even work is, oh my gosh, a few non-negotiables, right? Full ownership from her, like, no, well, you made me feel like this, so that's why I did it. No, just I did this. It was wrong. I am sorry. Will you take me back? Can we work on this? That's it. And you need transparency moving forward. You can't rebuild trust with privacy at all. You have to be very open, open phone, clear communication, no secrecy, not forever, but long enough, right? To rebuild the safety. It is hard. I've seen it. It can definitely get repaired, but rarely because the damage is done. The trust is broken. You hurt that other person deeply, like deeply, So it can happen, but there needs to be a lot of changed behavior, right? No words, but action. Apologies literally mean nothing without proof that you're seeing different patterns, different boundaries, different priorities, and it's I don't want to say it's impossible because it is possible. It's just really damn hard. Like really. If you happen to be staying out of fear, also Diego, no. Attachment, no. Memories, no. That's going to eat you alive. You have to choose the new life that you want, whether that's with this person or not. But some of the things you have to ask yourself too is, can you actually forgive her or are you going to hold on to it forever? Are you going to constantly check, question, doubt, snoop, all of these things? If the answer is yes, the relationship is going to become extremely toxic, even if she does everything right. Love is not enough. Love is not enough. Hope is not enough. You can love somebody deeply, deeply, and still not be able to trust them again. And without the trust, the relationship turns to just anxiety, and resentment. And you guys are just going to be exhausted emotionally. So I think the best way to approach it is set like a timeline for you, like a rebuild phase, like 60 to 90 days or something, and during that time, she's proving honesty, effort. She's being consistent and you're just observing. Okay. You're not overcommitting emotionally yet or romantically. You're watching. Is she actually changing? Do I feel more at peace or do I have more anxiety? And then you need to decide. But if she cheated and nothing fundamentally changes, you are signing up to get hurt again. If she cheated, takes full ownership, changes her behavior, earns your trust back over time, then maybe it's worth rebuilding. Maybe. Don't give her a second chance because you love her. Love is not enough. Give her a second chance only if she becomes somebody that you can trust again. But that's it. Diego, I lost your comment, but I hope that, where did it go? I hope that answered your question. Thank you. Thank you for the donation, mystery man. That was so generous of you. Yay. Thanks. I appreciate you guys. Also, just while I'm on the topic, you guys, if you ever want to talk to me one-on-one, I do offer video consultations, hour and 2 hour, as well as email consultations as well. Sometimes the video consultations are booked out a good amount of time and I don't have that much availability. So if you notice that and you want to get an answer from me right away in real time, you can always shoot me an email through the link in my bio and I will I'll attach it here as well. And also, for those of you who don't know, I just made a Rumble account and I'm going to be going live on there as well. And I can be more unhinged. I can be more unhinged on Rumble. I am posting this here and I'm going to pin it just so you guys have my links to everything. There it is. Diego, there you go. Well, she said half the truth. I got the rest. Thanks a lot. Now I know she was not accountable. I guess she wants forgiveness, but not repairing. Then that's up to you, my friend. Aren't you unhinged enough already? That's so funny. Kind of, yes, but I can just talk more about topics that don't get flagged on Instagram or YouTube, you know, because some of the things that I talk about, they mute it or they take my video down. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I made a Rumble and yeah, more unhinged there. Thank you for the donation, my friend. That was way too generous of you. Where did that question go? Oh. Where did it go? That was so funny. Are you unhinged and unhinged enough already? I don't think I am. Do you think I am, guys? I'm nice. I am. Man, I lost the question that I was just going to answer. I'm just reading some comments, guys. Sorry. Oh, there it is. How do you know if a woman wants you for love or for your resources? Pay attention, okay? Um, you need to take some notes here, okay? You need to watch out if she's getting more excited when you spend a lot of money on her, when you take her on trips, when you upgrade her wardrobe or buy her a bunch of bags, but when things are simple, the energy kind of drops. That's not good, right? She doesn't invest back, not just money, but like effort, um, quality time, caring for you too. Like there's no thoughtfulness on her end. There's no support of your goals. She receives everything, but she doesn't reciprocate it. She doesn't talk to you or talk about you to other people. She talks about maybe her friends or her job or her lifestyle, but not you, your character, things you do for her, who you actually are. Like, no, if a woman is into you, she's freaking obsessed with you. She talks about you to everybody. She posts you. She doesn't care because again, women are emotional, not logical. Another reason can be she pressures you too much for these upgraded lifestyle changes, right? The first class, the I want can you this I've gotten this one before in the past. Can you fund my girls trip for all of my friends and my girlfriends? Like no. No, you shouldn't do that at all. And then watch out for if she starts to disappear when your resources that you're giving her go away or they tighten up a little bit. Signs that she genuinely does want you is she just enjoys spending time with you. She doesn't need the fancy dinners, the constant spending, or the upgrade. She doesn't need any of that stuff. She is present and there with you in the just basic, lovely moments that you guys have with each other. And she's investing back into you. She's checking on you. She's giving effort back. She's adding value to your life. She's not extracting from it. Okay. You know what? I changed my mind. This is the most important one. She respects your boundaries. When you say no or not right now, she doesn't she doesn't throw a fit or punish you for it. She understands and she lets you do you. Women are vicious, I'm telling you. Women test you guys. They test you guys to see what she can get away with, what attitude she can get away with, what you're going to do, if you're going to enforce your boundaries or not, if you're going to put her in her place, her attitude in her place when you need to. You need all of that. You dismiss male podcasts, yet a lot of what they've been saying about dating male female dynamics are echoed in your own content. I know. I know. And there's a lot of amazing male podcasts out there. I'm specifically talking about the debate style podcast hosted by these men who just have these low IQ bimbos on their freaking on their episode, rage baiting the internet, not even having healthy debates, and just oh god, I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do it, won't do it. I want conversation. I want education. I want to learn from somebody. I don't want to don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Can you find the time to do these YouTube live streams more frequently? I'm loving this stuff. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That is the whole goal here. YouTube and TikTok and Rumble. I am really planning on doing this way more often. I know I haven't been doing it, but I'm only one person, guys. I'm only one person. We don't have a team. It's just me and my husband doing this. We are going to have more help. We are going to be outsourcing more help soon, but just thank you for being patient. I appreciate the support as it is. Some women are just crazy as heck. Yes. Yes. 100%. Doug! Doug is here. Hi, Doug. Yay! Thanks for joining, Doug. Appreciate you. Can I reply to you? No, I can't. Dang it. Hi, Doug. Doug is one of the most amazing guys I think I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. You're not spreading me too thin. You're not. If anything, I'm spreading myself too thin, which is why I've restructured things. I've blocked off some of my schedule. I have raised my consultation prices because I was just getting way too far booked out. And honestly, guys, like the consultations are it's an interview, right? Like I'm interviewing you, you're interviewing me to see if you want to be coached by me. I don't offer one-off sessions. I don't do that anymore. I started doing it like that, but I made a vow to myself to never be a therapist. Okay? We talk, yes, we come to some sort of conclusions and I give you some solutions and some structure and some basic framework moving forward, but if you book at a second call with me, or a third. Like I understand a second because maybe you want to follow up after a month or two to see how things are going. But after that, like honestly, you don't need to book anything. If you want to work with me one on one, I have a very select few people that work with me one on one. No more than like 8, maybe 10 per month, maybe because I pride myself in quality, not quantity. I could easily have hundreds of coaching clients, but then I don't get to do this. I don't get to spend the hour to 2 hours with you on our coaching call. I just can't, you know? So the people that I choose to work with are ready to go all in, change everything, their mindset, their diet, their workouts, their hormones, their food, their relationships, their mental performance, everything. Full circle. That's it. That's the only way I will take somebody on as a client. That's it. And if you're willing to do that, beautiful. Let's do it. But if you're not, that's okay. I am not for everybody, and not everybody is for me. I'm very, very intense with how I coach people. That's why people aren't with me for more than a few months. You don't need to be, and I don't want you to be. I don't want you to be dependent on me. No, here is the what you got to do. Let's do it. Let's work on it. And that's it. It's beautiful. Doug is a good friend, guys. Relax. Relax. Oh, I also I also fire people, guys. I also fire clients. If you're not taking the necessary steps to improve or reach out to me when you need to, or just doing what I'm telling you to do, we're not going to get anywhere, you know? Like it's really 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 difficult for me to help you when you're not helping yourself, you know? So if you work with me, again, it is very intense, very proactive, you know? It has to be that way. Take me, for example. I lost 100 pounds in the first year of me training with my coach. Okay, that is possible, but because I was just laser freaking focused, head down. I respected my coach. I listened to him. I did everything he told me to do. I stopped hanging out with my friends. I ate better. I stopped drinking. I was sleeping better. I got my mindset right. I hired coaches, on top of mentors, on top of therapists. Like you name it. You name it, I did it. Yes, Neiman. Yes, I was being dramatic. Yes. Okay, I'm just reading some comments, guys. Hold on. Mm, thank you very much. Exactly. Working with someone on that level needs people to be compatible to work together. 100%. 100%. If you vibe with me, beautiful. If you don't, that's okay. There's somebody else out there for you, you know? But again, if you're working with somebody like somebody that I recently just stopped working with, they were with this program for about a year, you know, and it's one of those programs that they do your blood work, they do all these scans, they make a diet for you, they all these things, you know, there's so many on online about all that stuff. And they were with this thing for a year, and they charge 5 grand, okay, for a year, which honestly, it's not that much. It's very cheap for this type of coaching, right? But they made zero progress in their health, zero progress in their nutrition, their activity. There was no one keeping them accountable, no one checking on them. Yes, it's the client's duty too to do their part also, but there was no improvements, nothing at all. And so when they started to work with me, I was shocked, like, and a little pissed that, okay, you've been working with this place for a year. Like, what have they been doing for you? What have you been doing for you? Long story short, nothing. Like nothing at all, you know, like they anybody can write a plan, a basic plan for you based on your height and your weight and how many calories you need to have, and okay, here it is, go follow it. But um there was no work done, no effort on the client's side, right, while he's dealing with marital problems, work stress, house stress, children stress, everything, you know. And there here I comes along trying to change everything, and they don't want to do it because change is scary, it's uncomfortable, it's maybe going to realize that you and your partner aren't supposed to be together. Maybe you're going to realize, man, I'm really out of shape and I should have done something about this a long time ago, not till where I'm almost 60 years old, you know? So it's it goes both ways. So this person that was working with me, I had to politely turn them away because I'm wasting your time and you're wasting mine. I don't want you just here and we talk every once in a while and there's no plan or no structure or no change being done. If there's no change, I need to figure out why. What's going on? Is it me? Is it the food? Is it the coaching? Is it you? Like we got to figure it out, you know? And listen, like I have sympathy for people who are changing and trying and putting in effort and submitting to the process and just doing every and investing in themselves. I have sympathy for those people who have been through that trauma and did something about it and are constantly doing something about it. I do not have sympathy for people who stay stuck, who take the easy route, who take things for granted, who refuse to change. I can't do that. I can't do that. And honestly, you don't want to work with me if that's where your mindset is. Mm, let me just follow up. Did you find your husband after the weight loss or before it? Oh, Mr. Big Dog, you don't know the story. He was my coach. I met him when I was at the worst part of my life, and he was at the worst part in his life. He was a personal trainer. He was going through a lot of hard times, and I reached out to him when I reached my breaking point, and I needed to do something about my life. Right? Oh gosh, my hair is a mess. Sorry. Um, so yeah, I met him when I was 275 pounds, morbidly obese, miserable, depressed, anxious, no self-esteem, everything. So I lost the weight, did a bikini competition, quit my full-time job, became a personal trainer, and we built a friendship over the first 3 almost 4 years of our relationship. It was just friends, you know. It was coach client relationship. I respected him and still respect him so much. So we always had that level of respect with each other. And when I did my show, I felt I was on top of the world. So I approached him and wanted to date him. And here we are, married. Happily ever after. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate that. What type of gym exercises did you do to lose 100 pounds? Well, it's not just the gym, it is your lifestyle. Okay. It's your mindset. I stopped drinking alcohol completely. I fixed my diet. I was strength training. I was doing cardio, and I was really working heavily on my mindset. You guys have no idea how many messages I get from people thanking me for literally saving it. Oh God, it like makes me emotional a little bit, saving their relationships, helping them walk away from the toxicity, a toxic marriage. I I had one of those people who was about to end his life. Okay. He messaged me saying, I literally was about to end my life and I watched a video of yours and I didn't do it. That video saved him. So if you're going to get coached by me, you better be ready to appreciate the fact that you get to be coached by me. I did the work. I changed my dad's life, my mom's life, my clients' lives, my husband's life. We both changed our lives. So it is a privilege to be able to work with somebody like myself and somebody who has done what I have done. Good job for losing the weight. Good job. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, thank you so much. War Journal Toys. Thank you very much for the donation. That was very, very nice of you. You found me on one of the fake YouTube channels. There's so many. Guys, please, if you can do me a favor, whenever you see one of those, if you can please report it and just say they're impersonating me. I report them all day, every day. There's so many and they're not doing anything about it. So if I can get more of you guys to report these pages, that is extremely helpful. I really appreciate it. Do you have to continue to work very hard to keep the weight off, or is it just training? The weight's off. You need to create a healthier relationship with food. You have to thanks, Jason. Appreciate you. You've been here since the beginning. Sorry, I have a squirrel brain. You need to focus every single day, have structure, have discipline, find something that you enjoy. I love the gym. I love going for walks. I love doing self-defense. I love yoga, all of these things, right? You have to find what you enjoy. And you also have to find a coach and a mentor that will help get you there first. I didn't need to keep hiring my coach, now husband at the time. I didn't need to, but I did it because I loved the accountability. I loved the push. I loved the friendship we were making. I loved the time that we were spending together, and I loved being in the gym. It saved my life, and it will save any of your guys' lives too if you just get your asses up and go. Just go. Do it. Good for you, Gazo man. Good job. How do you want us to report? No, you go to those pages and you actually report them. Like there's a little button that says report channel and say they're impersonating me. And there's a place to put my handle in so YouTube can check if it's true or not. Do you help people get into relationships or only the relationship that already exists? I don't know if I understand that. I help you with whatever you need help with. For example, if you come to me asking, I need help navigating out of my relationship, I'll help you with that. If you say, you know what? No, I want to try my hardest to make this relationship work. Okay, then I'll coach you that way. But if you need fitness or weight loss advice, I help you with that too. It's everything though. It's mind, body, soul, relationships. It's everything. And I have different I have different tiers of coaching too, and my website is about to be live, you guys, so you'll have everything on there in one spot. How often will you be going live on Rumble? I don't know yet. I am trying to go live at least once a week right now, at least, but it's going to be more. If you're asking how to get the girl that you want or need, then yeah, I can help you with that too. But I'm not coaching you to get your dream girl. I'm coaching you to become that guy that is going to attract that dream girl. You have to shift your mindset a little bit. It's not how do I get her? I need her. I need this. No, it's how do I become that guy to attract her into my life anyways. Thank you. I'm just reading your comments, my friends. As a wife, how to deal with my husband when every single fight he stays silent and never deals with me as if there's a couple typos, maybe 2 or 3 days that he doesn't talk to you. I think that's what I'm hearing. It sounds like they might be more of the avoidant, you know? I don't think they were trying to punish you, even if it feels like that, he might just be overwhelmed, afraid of conflict, afraid of saying the wrong thing, afraid of upsetting you. So they shut down. To him, silence is control, but to you, silence is rejection. That is the mismatch, and that's the real problem. There's kind of a cycle, right? Or a loop. This is a very common thing too. Conflict happens, he or she shuts down, you feel ignored, you push a little bit more, question or get reactive, he shuts down even harder. Now both of you feel misunderstood and it repeats every time. So what not to do when he goes silent is don't chase him emotionally. Don't send him long novels of text message. Don't demand immediate resolution. Men handle it differently. Men tend to go inward with things and think about what's going on without talking to you about it. So all those things kind of reinforce the shutdown. So you have to address things to him when things are calm, not during a fight. And you can say to him, like, I understand you need space. Like when things get intense, I'm not trying to force you to talk right away, but when you disappear for days, that makes me feel disconnected or not supported. So we need to figure out a way to do this better, right? Doing it that way, it's calm, and you're not attacking him. If he feels any attack or pressure, he's going to shut down even more. So you need to create a better structure for conflict. Have a mutual agreement that he can take space, but he has to communicate it. Like literally saying, I need a few hours to go cool off. I'll be back and we'll talk tonight. So now you don't feel like you're abandoned. You don't feel like he's walking away from you and you're not left in the dark. That alone will change everything. Just set a better boundary too. Like tell him, I respect your space, but I need you to communicate it with me. I need you to at least let me know where you're at. And then I can relax a little bit. You have to tell her, okay? You feel ignored. You don't want to feel ignored. So say that. I feel ignored when you don't speak about these things. And then just say it so he knows. And then okay, he's still going to go take a space, but you don't want to control him. Do not control him. That's just simply defining what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not. That's it. While he's taking the space, regulate yourself. Go for a walk. Go calm yourself down. Instead of spiraling or overthinking or micromanaging the situation, no, just go live your life day to day. Go for a walk. Stay grounded. Don't chase him and just be patient. Okay. That actually will pull him back more than pressure. Pressure, no bueno. Okay, let's see. Some questions. It's a little hot in here. Thank you, BizDac. Appreciate that. I try to keep it as real as possible. Where did that question go? When do you launch your website? Hopefully in a few days. Hopefully in a few days. We're putting the finishing touches. I feel stuck because I'm married and neither of us believe in divorce. Okay. Choosing not to divorce should mean I'm committed to still working through this, not I'll just tolerate whatever happens, right? Like those are two completely different mindsets. If divorce is like completely off the table for you guys, then growth needs to be happening. Growth is not off of the table at all. You still have power here, but it's not how do I get him to change or how do I get her to change? No, it's how do I change the dynamic that we are both stuck in. You have to take full accountability and responsibility for how you and your actions helped get you to this point as well. So what should you start doing? Stop chasing. Call out the pattern for what it is. Talk, communicate. I'm committed to our marriage, but I'm not going anywhere. But what are we doing here? Like we got to be proactive and we have to work, whether that's going to counseling or doing some psychedelics together or just talking or figuring each other out like 100%. How often should you take a woman out on dates? That's funny. Well, you don't need to be spending money and money and money and money every single weekend, but you should be doing something together often, whether that's going for a walk or going to the movies or going on an expensive dinner every once in a while, right? You have to spoil yourselves too every once in a while. Enjoy life together, shared experiences together, go to a concert, go out of town. Like there's many things that you can do that don't require you to just spend a ton of money, but you need to be doing something together, whether that's just talking, no phones for a little bit after the night. No, some of my favorite nights are literally just me and my husband talking on the couch, maybe with some music on and some candles, and we're not on our phones. We're not watching TV. We like to watch a show or a movie too every once in a while just to distract ourselves. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Shout out from Egypt. That's badass. Thank you so much. That was so generous of you. $100, man. My gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Don't make me cry. I'm in my luteal phase. I'm emotional. I either get violent and funky or emotional or a combination of both sometimes when I'm in that phase. No bueno. Guys, thank you so much for supporting me. Any donations are very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated and welcomed. Like, thank you so much. Everything that people send me, it literally goes to investing into my business, my website, better cameras, better lighting, better backgrounds, everything. Okay. It is literally for you guys. It's not for me. Thank you guys. They're so nice. If you're online dating and the woman is on the other side of the world and you're only chatting and video chatting, how do you know that she's the one to go for? I'm about to post a video about this. Women bond through proximity and physical touch. Okay. That's an inevitable. If she cannot touch you or feel you or hear you or smell you, it's nearly impossible to make that connection worthwhile and long lasting. Okay. I would never do long distance ever. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Can it happen? Sure. Maybe. There's a couple exceptions out there, but let's talk about the rule here. I don't know who that is, but thank you. Oh, Jason. Okay. Thank you. Things have really improved in my marriage, Lauren. My wife even comes to the gym occasionally instead of just on our own. Our deep, intimate conversations have drawn us much closer. Yay. Good. Jason is an OG. He's been here since the beginning. And going back really quick to the question on coaching, I also can teach you how to talk to women, how to teach you what women like, how to play games because they play games, and how to know when they're playing games, how to communicate with them if they're really into you or just keeping you in the friend zone or just using you for your money or access to the things that you have. I'm a girl. Hi, I am a girl. So I know I've played those games too. We all do. Okay. No matter how sweet or not the woman is, they play the games. Okay. When you finally have a man that you respect and doesn't tolerate that BS and puts you in your place and has boundaries, you stop playing the games. You just stop. Thank you, nice guy 73. Appreciate it. I try. The Savage family. I try. I'm constantly learning, educating, studying, reading, watching, applying, everything. Everything I talk about is my own experience, guys. I'm just reading some comments. Some got past me. Hold on. New sub. Hey, Miguel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Any questions? Let me know. Let me know, please. Lauren, there is a special aura about you. Thank you. I work on it all the time. I'm always cleansing, cleansing myself. Would love to see. Okay, I'll do a video on that. I will. I will. I will. I wrote it in my notes. Noted. I also think you tend to fall in love with the idea of the relationship and not necessarily the person itself because you're not experiencing them fully. You're just not, you like the novelty of things, you like the conversations, maybe it's easy, but you're missing the day-to-day stuff, how they handle their stress, how they communicate with you, how they fight with you, how they show up when things are a little stressful or inconvenient, so you kind of build a version of themselves in your head, so I don't think it can work all of the time. A real relationship, it's lived experience, it's daily life things, routines, responsibilities, shared environments. You need to live with someone to know how they are. I'm sorry if you're not seeing how they treat people, how they handle conflict in real life, how they handle conflict with you. Be careful. Just be careful. Okay, please. And the big one is the physical connection. That one matters more than probably all of them. It's touch, presence, closeness, kissing, hugging, playfulness, all of that stuff. It's needed. It's not optional. That's how you grow the attraction. That's how you have sex. That's how you kiss. Without it, the relationship is just mental. It's just kind of it's just in your head. It's like a little fairy tale. Part of maybe some of you women can relate to this, and maybe some of you guys can relate to this. I had a I had a really good guy friend, very good guy friend for years, like years, by the way. And he liked me a lot, and I friend zoned him hardcore, but he was the nice guy. He was would give me everything, the gifts, tell me how much he liked me, just too nice, and he maybe could have had a chance if he was a little tougher, a little more masculine, but and also I was in 5th grade, by the way, so don't come after me. I was in 5th grade to about till about high school, my senior year of high school. So 5th grade to 12th grade, you know? You need to be the man that she is never going to friend zone. Become that man. If you don't know how to become that man, I can help you become that man. Get coached by me. It's not that hard. You just need to tweak some things and you just need a little more confidence in yourself. If you want me to do a live about that, I can, like how to read women, how to know if they're into you or not, and how to get them to literally drool over you. I can do that. I can do that too. If you guys want that, the men, if you want that, drop a yes. Drop a yes. And I'll do that next time. Also, throw in some ideas that you want me to do lives about, Yes, yes, yes. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'll do that. I'm a woman, guys. I have done it. I have done it. Yes. Okay. A lot of people want that one. Cool. I'll do that next time. Let me write it down. That is good. How to get a girl to drool over you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. What was your name? Oh, admin. Thanks, admin. Whatever your real name is, but I appreciate the donation. His question is, I work a full-time job. I live in a bad apartment in New York City, but I will start a software service, a small business in the next 3 to 6 weeks. I'm over 40 and crave intimacy as a guy. What should I do? Great question. Okay. Just know that you're in a phase right now. Okay. This is just a chapter, okay? You're over 40, you're building something new, you're not where you want to be yet. Okay. This is just a transition period. It's not a failure. You're just transitioning, okay? But don't chase intimacy at all. Don't chase it to escape the pressure, okay? Like you need to build a life that is attracting it naturally, okay? So go to the gym, train, become that guy. You have that frame, get in shape, look good, dress good, hold yourself well, eat good, fix your hormones, get a nice suit, it just your frame, how you hold yourself, your confidence, work on that hardcore, like intimacy is it's connection, it's respect, it's peace, it's physical affection, someone to share life with, all of that. It's not just sex, and if you try to shortcut that, you're going to end up with low quality people in your life and just distractions. Women who probably don't align with the life that you're trying to build. And you want that. It's all about alignment. It's not about how hot this person is or how nice they are. It's alignment first, compatibility and alignment. If you guys are misaligned, you're never going to meet. You're never going to meet each other there. You have to have mutual alignment. I think you should just really focus on your physical health, your body, okay? Don't isolate yourself too much either. You don't need a girlfriend right now, but you need to become that guy that'll attract that girl that you want. Go where those people are, gyms, coffee shops, events, like different social events, environments that are matching who you are becoming. You can date if you want, but don't overinvest. Don't make yourself overly available for these women. Don't try to lock something down maybe permanently right now. Just keep it light, keep it easy, keep it steady, have fun. You're not looking for someone to save you from your current life. I know you crave the intimacy, but you got to become that guy first. Be alone for a good amount of time. Be alone with yourself, alone with your thoughts, alone with your own issues, and work through them on your own and get strong and get tough. You just got to create that momentum, my friend. Create the momentum. If you build your life right, intimacy is just the byproduct of that, right? You just get that naturally because you're becoming that person. I hope that helps. Family getting in the way of a relationship. Yeah. Family should never be involved in your relationship ever. Ever. They can have their opinions, let them, but you don't talk to them about your problems. Don't bring in your personal problems to your family, your parents, your brother or sister, even your friends. You have to be very careful because your friends and your family are usually going to gravitate towards you and your feelings and your emotions, if they're going to have your back because they love you, not the partner, right? So don't do that. You're going to get confused, just conflicting information, okay? Because you don't know who to believe. You deal with it with your partner. That's it. If you can't, then you get somebody that you mutually agree upon to help you, whether that's a counselor or a coach or a mentor or somebody. But do not let your family and friends meddle into your relationship at all. At all. Oh, there's so many questions coming in. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Do women like poetry? Yeah, probably. It's beautiful. Hold on. Anthony, you just got out of 3 back-to-back relationships. Don't get into another relationship. Please work on yourself. Find out why you have to be attached to somebody right away after a relationship. You probably have a little bit of codependency. It's okay. Work through it. I can't tell if it's the lighting in your workspace or the lighting that's coming out of you. Ah, that is so kind. Thank you. That's so nice. It's both. It's both. Does no contact work to get the ex to think about you and want to make content? It's been 1 year and she blocked me. Move on. Move on. I am moving on, but if she calls, I will communicate. Why? Why would you do that? It's been a year and she blocked you. Don't open the door back to her. She gave you the answer right there. Close the door. Goodbye. On to the next. No, don't open that door. It's done. Done. Okay, we're gonna go for a few more minutes, guys. A few more minutes. It's been almost 2 hours. This has been fun. Any last minute questions? Anything? It's not just getting your VO2 max up and heart rate measurement. No, build some muscle, strength train, go to a martial arts studio, boxing, something. Become just that unshakable, confident dude. And you're just going to attract people. You don't want to need them or seek them or search for them. No, they're just coming to you because you're vibrating on that frequency that is going to attract that type of woman. Coffee or tea? I like both, but I am a coffee lover. I like tea at night. I love me some warm tea. Love it, but I love my coffee. I love it. How does your coaching work? It's structured monthly, and I have different tiers, which will be live available soon on my website, and you'll be able to see everything and what's included. But we are either talking like this video chat once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, sometimes 4 times a week, depending on the level of coaching that you need and the level of access that you want to me. So it's live. It's Zoom live. You have my phone number. We talk. I give you the plans. I give you the structure. It's mind, body, soul. It's everything. We're not just working on the relationship side of things. I can't do that. It's really hard for me just to focus on that. I have to ask you about everything, your health, your fitness, everything. Very good. Keep yourself groomed. Keep yourself smelling good. Good hygiene, good smelling breath, a nice cologne, nice suit, or just a nice shirt and jeans. Like, just keep yourself up, okay? And go to the gym. We don't want to be looking at a belly or man boobs. Nope. Sorry. Don't be an arger. You watched my video. Yes. Do not be him. Oh, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. I don't know your first name, but WLJ1287. Question is, who I'm with seems more committed to being right than connecting. There's some distance and not sure if it's still worth putting effort in. But okay, kind of vague, but let me help you. I don't know how long you guys have been together, what the deeper dynamics are, right? But when someone is typically more committed to being right than connecting, they maybe value just their ego more than the partnership. They get defensive or reactive more than just trying to understand you, right? And that's the whole part of being with somebody. You need to understand them, not react to everything. Over time, it creates distance. So I don't know how long you've been in this situation, but you've probably feels like you're not heard anymore. Maybe you don't feel safe. Maybe it's you two versus the problem. I don't know. Like the every conversation, it can't turn into a debate. It can't turn into just the fighting, screaming match. Like they correct instead of trying to listen to you and hear you. They defend instead of reflect. So you'll end up leaving those conversations worse because nothing got resolved. That's not communication. You're in a competition with somebody else. And most of the time it's not necessarily because they don't care. It could be maybe they just don't know how to communicate and resolve conflict. They don't process maybe feeling attacked the right way, right? They don't want to lose the argument. They feel like they're losing their power, losing the control. So they protect themselves by staying right in the moment, but it's not always right. So I think the real question is not do I keep trying, but is this person capable of shifting the pattern and shifting the dynamic a little bit to help you guys? And if the answer is no, then you're going to feel more alone over time. And it's just not going to work. So again, call out the pattern, stop engaging in debates, observe, don't overinvest, and remember that you can't build a healthy relationship with somebody who values being right more than being close to you, because eventually you're going to stop opening up and you're going to stop trying. If somebody always has the need to be right, they're not ready for a real relationship or real intimacy, okay? Simple. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. My husband has type 1 diabetes. He doesn't take care of his health or control it. It is affecting his eyesight, his body, and fertility. We love each other. How can I convince him to take it seriously? Yeah, that's a tough one because I am imagining this is coming from a woman. Yeah, because you said my husband. Okay, so he's not just struggling a little. He's struggling a lot. He's actively neglecting the condition and making you suffer with it. And it's going to destroy his body. But type 1 diabetes, like it's serious. He needs medical help and guidance with that. Like he can go blind, organ damage, sexual dysfunction, infertility, all of that stuff's already happening. So you need to get him in the gym. You need to get him to a doctor. You need to get him to a therapist, something or somebody to pull his head out of his rear. Okay. Because that is not fair to put you through it. But you can also lead by example. Like if you're not in shape, get in shape. If you're letting yourself go, okay, switch it around. See if your leadership will help motivate him a little bit. But the big one is you cannot ever convince a man to care. You can confront him, you can challenge him, you can set some standards for yourself in the relationship, but you cannot carry this for him. You can't. You can't. Tell him, I love you, but I'm not going to sit here and watch you kill yourself. Okay. You're slowly destroying your body and acting like it's okay. Like it's not just his life, it's your life. And if you have kids or not, I don't know. But it's we're going to take some responsibility for your health and we're going to do it. Okay. And if he is doing it, beautiful. If you're seeing some change, great. Then be patient and see where it goes. But you have to watch what he does, not what he says. Big one too is tell him not to be selfish because he's being very selfish right now. He's not thinking of you. He's not thinking about kids. I don't know if you have kids or not. Maybe he's depressed, you know, ask him. Ask him like, where are you? Where is your mental health right now? What's going on inside of you? Like, talk to me. You know, he must be depressed, but you tell him that you will support him, and only if he is showing that he's a true leader and really stepping up and really making the change. Okay. You tell him to be the man that you need. Okay. Simple. Tell him that the man that I need and that we need. Okay. Become that guy. Be bold. Okay. This is your life too. Thank you, Jason. Thanks for staying in here. I appreciate it. What time is it there? It's 5 p.m. Okay, guys. I think we are going to say goodbye. Again, my link is up there to my link tree. My website is almost done. It's almost done. It's looking so good. I just need it to be perfect. Yeah, he doesn't love you, Frenzy. Maybe, maybe not, but I think he might be depressed. Okay. Side note on that. But yeah, every social media handle of mine is Flourish with Lauren, guys. There is no other channels. If you see other channels, please report them. You don't have to send them to me. I know they're out there. You don't have to send me the profiles. I know I report them daily, but thank you very much for oh, thank you. This is an H for my husband's name because I'm obsessed with him. I love that man so much. That's my guy. And he's probably watching this too. This is his name. I keep it here. Love him. But I appreciate you guys' support. Any questions or concerns, you can reach out to me through email consultations. It's through the link in my bio, as well as video consultations. And all the information for my coaching is going to be live shortly. Just please be patient with me. Thank you for the support. And hopefully we can do this next weekend. I'm not going to promise, but it's going to be happening way more frequently now that I have more time. So again, thank you. And I really appreciate all your support. I love you guys. Talk to you later.